Welcome to Celebrating 31 Expressions of Light. I'm Reverend Dan. We are Soul Evolution Collaborative, and we are pleased to have you joining us for this 31-day experience. As we move into this special time of year, we are looking at 31 ways to experience and to celebrate this elemental foundation of the universe and actively create space for the light in our collective experience of humanity. So every evening for the month of December, we will be live with a new word to celebrate and a daily activity for the following day that attempts to bring us a little bit closer to the experience of light. Like so many who have come before us, we set aside this time of year to celebrate light. Beginning with the Word, and the Word was life, and the Word was light. And the light, through law, produced form. And the created form turned to the light, and the light of consciousness dawned. And humans beheld the light and walked in it, and the light was all. So we just take a moment to pause in the beauty and the wonder of this day, the time that we have, this beautiful right here and right now. So celebrating and honoring light, something that is found in traditions all over the world. In recognizing the importance of light during this time of year, when the days become shorter, light continues to remain at the center of spirituality. The light is a divine quality that illuminates and enlightens. It is the source of all that is. It is that which fills in the spaces. It is that which has always been. Not only are we honoring the light that physically illuminates our world, but even more so, the light that resides within each one of us. In the beginning was the light was good. Light takes many forms and shines through many experiences. In this month, we set aside this time to honor and celebrate the importance of those many forms. And today, we celebrate now, the present moment, as an expression of light. This right now moment is really the only moment we ever have. It is right now that we have the ability to create, to have new thoughts, the ability to experience life. This is when we experience in the right now moment. To witness the outpicturing of our own thinking, of our own beliefs, the experience that is the right now moment. The present moment is always available to us. And so the reading for tonight is from A New Design for Living by Ernest Holmes. And he says, "There will never be more of God, abundance, health, or happiness than is available to us today. And the only time we can experience what we may desire is today. We can't do it yesterday, and tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. We have to encompass right now in our thought all the good we can ever hope to experience. But for out of that thought comes the joy of our life today and the pattern for our experience tomorrow. But the present moment can never provide us more joy than we are able to embody." And so our daily activity for the next 24 hours, for the rest of tonight and for tomorrow, is all about increasing our availability, our openness to the now moment, to accept more of that good that we are looking for. And so as we seek to experience a greater awareness of this expression of light, the right now moment, consider the following activity as a way to embody and explore this idea in a practical way. So over the next day, let's spend some time being present in the now moment, very intentionally. And so at some point, set a timer for 60 minutes, which is just enough time to forget that you set the timer. And so when the timer goes off, pause for maybe even 60 seconds and just become very present to the moment. Not what happened yesterday, not what just happened, not what we think might happen, but to really what is actually happening in that very moment, in the very moment you are in when you do this, when you pause. What is happening in this moment of pause? And then after those 60 seconds, reset your timer, rinse and repeat for as often as you would like to just be present in the right here and right now moment. And so let's just close this out by just setting an intention and a recognition that it is in this right now moment that we come to know not only ourselves, but the whole to which we are a part of. It is in this right now moment that we can turn inward and reflect on what it means to be who we are, to reflect on the experience that we are having, to recognize what it is that we are creating, the experience that we're creating in the world. How are we viewing what shows up in life? And it is in this moment that we can look at how we are doing that. How do I want to view what happens next? What do I think right now? How do I feel right now about how I'm going to create the next moment, the next minute, the next hour, the next day? How am I influencing my experience? And that all happens right here in this right now moment. And it relieves us of the worry of what might happen. It relieves us of grief of what has happened. Maybe not fully and completely immediately, but in this practice of pausing, setting the intention to pause and just be very present, to be very aware of what is happening, what is actually happening right now. So I don't know about you, but that sounds like a good intention to me. So I'm going to do that. And I hope you have been enjoying these evening practices as much as we have. I know doing this last year changed my whole perception on daily practice, or what is even possible in spiritual practice. So thank you for joining us for these 31 days, and we will see you again tomorrow.